An Isaac Swade contender at the top of the betting and is very solid on the exchanges as well. Even money for Mischief. Gorgeous Tom against at 9-2, 11-2 for No Flies on him, 7-1 for East India Express. Nicky Henderson's representative Cletus Pulau is 9-1, 18-1 for Antrim Coast, 25-1 for Don Chalant. Barry Lyndon is 40s, as is Freeman's Bay. Sempo is 40-1, 100-1 for Bingeworthy, and Lady Bluebird and Zulu Mike Real Empire 200-1. And again, very
Legs are raised, and that off in the third race, the Louis Fitzgerald Hotel Hurdle. 14 runners of 2, 3 and 10 flights, and it is Gorgeous Tom, Lady Bluebird, followed by Mr. Give on the inside of Don Chalant, followed by Antrim Coast, Freeman's Bay, Barry Lyndon not far off them with the visiting runner in the race, East India Express, and then Cletus Pulau and Sempo. Turning into the second flight, little between Lady Bluebird and Don Chalant, tracked in by Mr. Give on the inside of Gorgeous Tom. With those two is Barry Lyndon, and then East India Express, Freeman's Bay, Antrim Coast, the rail, then Cletus Pulau and Bingeworthy, the stable companions. In between them is Sempo and the No Flies on him, Zulu Mike, and at the rear is Real Empire. No Flies on him, a slight mistake at that second flight. As Lady Bluebird goes on by under 2 lengths from Don Chalant, Barry Lyndon up into third, disputing the fourth, Gorgeous Tom and Mr. Giff, and then East India Express, Cletus Pulau and the Freeman's Bay on the inside, Antrim Coast, and then Sempo and No Flies on him. Uphill they go to flight number 3. It's Lady Bluebird and Owen Finnegan. To stretch for it, but emerged 2-length leader from Barry Lyndon, Connor Maxwell. Moving into second place ahead of Don Chalant and Michael O'Sullivan, then Gorgeous Tom and Darrow O'Keefe. Together Mr. Giff and East India Express, and then Cletus Pulau, Freeman's Bay, Sempo, Antrim Coast, No Flies on him, Bingeworthy, Zulu Mike, and last of all is Real Empire. Heading downhill to the next flight, and it's Lady Bluebird, stretching her advantage to 2.5 lengths over Barry Lyndon and Don Chalant and Gorgeous Tom. Taking closer order both East India Express, Cletus Pulau, attended by Mr. Gift, and Freeman's Bay, Sempo and Antrim Coast. Downhill they go to the next flight. And it is Lady Bluebird. Jumped that well from Don Chalant, Barry Lyndon, and losing East India Express. That downhill flight taking them towards the halfway stage. Up okay, Nico de Boinville. It's Lady Bluebird, swings a right to the first of 3 in the back straight, leading 2 lengths, Don Chalant, Barry Lyndon, Gorgeous Tom, Mr. Gift, Cletus Pulau, Sempo is next. Then Freeman's Bay and Antrim Coast, and No Flies on him, Bingeworthy, Zulu Mike, Real Empire. The field preceded by the Lucy's India Express. Lady Bluebird clears the first of 3 in the back straight, having passed halfway. Followed all the while by Don Chalant and Barry Lyndon, then Gorgeous Tom edging the fourth, then Cletus Pulau, and then Mr. Giff. The greens on the inside, Sempo next, Freeman's Bay and Antrim Coast, No Flies on him, Zulu Mike and Real Empire. 3 flights left to jump, 6 furlongs to go. The Louis Fitzgerald Hotel Hurdle. Continuing up top is Lady Bluebird. As the field pack up and behind the leader, Don Chalant, Barry Lyndon, backed off that, and then Gorgeous Tom, Mr. Giff on the inside, and then Cletus Pulau and Sempo and Antrim Coast and Freeman's Bay, Bingeworthy, No Flies on him, Zulu Mike, leaving behind Real Empire. Turning at the point at which they started, 2 flights left to jump. Lady Bluebird, by less than a length now to Barry Lyndon, then Don Chalant, Cletus Pulau, shades the fourth from Gorgeous Tom, and then Mr. Giff. Followed then by Bingeworthy, Sempo, Antrim Coast, No Flies on him, Freeman's Bay, Zulu Mike, the back marker of the leading group, as they come towards the second last. Lady Bluebird joined by Barry Linden, then Don Chalon, Gorgeous Tom, Cletus Pulo. Right in behind them is Mr. Gift and Sempo and Antrim Coast as they run past the final 3 furlongs. 1 flight left to jump. Don Chalon just back in front on the inside. From Lady Bluebird, Barry Linden poised in behind them, waiting for the gaps to come. Mr. Gift and Gorgeous Tom, Cletus Pulo. Round the outside is Sempo and then Antrim Coast. Straightening for the final flight. Less than 2 furlongs to go, and it's Gorgeous Tom coming there to press. Don Chalon, and getting the split is Mr. Gift, who shoots to the front, and Barry Linden and Cletus Pulo and Antrim Coast the final flight, and it's Mr. Gift and Gorgeous Tom landing together, followed by Cletus Pulo, Barry Linden and Antrim Coast, and it's Mr. Gift on the inside, just getting the upper hand, battling back. Gorgeous Tom on the near side. Gorgeous Tom has fought back to meet Mr. Gift, following up its last win. Antrim Coast judged for the 4th.
Gorgeous Tom has come good here at the expense of the favourite Mr. Gift. Good scrap between them. Mr. Gift needed an out off the home turn, but he was in the clear in plenty of time. But Gorgeous Tom jumped that final hurdle like a horse that had plenty left. Pick it up here on the way to 2 out, and the front runners just coming back into their lap. But Gorgeous Tom travelling really powerfully at this stage, Don. And as I say, Paul Townend looking for room, but in the end, no hard luck story for Mr. Gift.
No, there wasn't, Gary. He got the gap whenever he needed it. Darrell Keefe was very patient on Gorgeous Tom. He travelled eye-catchingly through the race. He was just in behind the front rank. His jumping was very good, and you can see here Darrell Keefe, he doesn't want to get to the front too early. He's taking a wee tug there. Then Paul Townend gets the split on the inside on Blizzard, or on Blizzard was Mr. Gift, and he's quickened up well, and the two of them have quickened up nicely on the run down to the final flight. A lot depends on how they jump, and Mr. Gift jumped it well. Gorgeous Tom was a wee bit long and a wee bit high and lost a little bit of momentum, and the two of them then settled down to fight it out. Mr. Gift maybe went a head up on the run in early in the run in, but Gorgeous Tom has worn him down close home. He's going away on the run to the line. He's won by nearly a length in the end, and the two of them have pulled well clear of their rivals.